any meaning to you in facing your former coaches?
Not really. I don't like to view it, too much as anything extra or anything out of the ordinary, But, I definitely do see it as a wonderful challenge for us, a wonderful opportunity just to, go out and show who we say that we are and who we think that we are. So, yeah, definitely just excited for that challenge. Not too focused on, I mean, it's hard to describe kind of. It's not like any form of resentment or any form of in that way at all, but it's just a reunion, and you want to prove who you are, and prove that you've leveled up since the last time they've seen you. So yeah, definitely looking to show a little bit extra, but also just happy for the challenge that we have.
How much of what they're running now is similar to what you might have been facing when you were at Fresno State in terms of the offense?
Yeah, I mean, it's really similar. When we had Jake back there, controlling that offense. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of that typical air raid, spreading the ball around to playmakers and letting them create. I mean, we understand that they're gonna, air the ball out, and I mean that's the major part of what they do. So, yeah, I think we love that challenge as as a back end, as a secondary, and just got to take that challenge, take that opportunity, and be disciplined this week and try to make plays.
Do you remember talking to your brother after the Washington game last year?
I think I had a game the same week. I was probably texting him a little bit. I don't know if I called him really, but it wasn't the greatest showing for him. He wasn't too happy after that. He thought he left a lot out on the table. So, yeah, I mean, definitely trying to have a better game, hopefully, but yeah, I honestly don't remember too much, but he's going to come to this game for us. So he'll be in the stands, and I know he'll be watching, and it's even a little more motivation to get after it.
Does that play? Obviously, it sticks with him, but he really didn't do very much wrong per se. But does that serve as something for you though? Because like he can't go back out there this weekend.
For sure. Yeah. I mean, it gives me that opportunity to to make up for some of those. I'm not going to say mistakes, because he was just put in some tough positions. Positions where he it would have been a ridiculous play if he made it, but it was just them beating the coverage. So I mean, we definitely look back at some of those plays, try to correct some of those mistakes, and looking this time around to make some plays on some of those plays.
Have you gone to anyone this week, whether it's your brother or other players on the team, that have experienced this rivalry a little bit more to kind of learn a bit about the history of it?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got a lot of guys on our roster that have played these guys multiple times. Definitely reached out to my brother. He's completely understands just the significance of this rivalry, and I mean, two undefeated teams. It's a clash. It's a matchup, and everybody's going to be there. The hype's going to be unreal. But something we preach all week is just to be the eye of the storm. The calm in the middle of all the chaos, and I think we're doing a good job of just trying to stay disciplined, correct our mistakes from previous years, and not let the moment get too big.
I know you weren't a part of the defense last year, but do you just sense a little bit of redemption? Like this defense wants to prove that they are not the same defense they were last year, kind of when you guys go up there on Saturday?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not that we're not who we were last year, but that we're just completely different. We have a completely different set of capabilities, and we're just looking to attack this opportunity, this challenge. We know they're going to challenge our secondary a lot, and just as a complete defense, being able to corral these playmakers that they got is going to be a huge challenge. And as I said before, we're trying to definitely prove who we say we are.
What does that mean to you as a player? Like, because you came here to win, to do these things, but to also prove it. It's like you guys have improved markedly on statistics, but you're both the biggest test you're going to face in this offense, and this receiving core, etc. What would backing that up with results mean?
I mean, it would mean all our hard work, all our effort put into just trying to be great and trying to improve from last year is definitely put into. I mean, it's come to fruition. Oh my guys, jeez. But yeah, I mean, it would mean everything for us to come show that we've not only improved, but we're just a completely different set of guys with a completely different mentality, for sure.
How much value did
having the extra week have going into this one, just with the intricacies Dan talked about, the pre-snap motion and all of that? How much of a benefit was that?
Yeah, it's awesome. Getting that extra week is a little head start. Just an extra week to see all of those plays over and over again, to getting a little more repetition. So now that they come around this week, it seems almost like you can, definitely point out certain tips or certain, reminders that might help you pre-snap or, just little keys that can put you in a better position to make a play. So yeah, having that bye week is definitely, I think, pretty monumental heading into this week. And, I think we did our best to completely use that to our advantage.
What makes Penix unique as a challenge as an opposing quarterback, and how much does it mess with the safety that he's left-handed?
Yeah, my brother talked to me about that. Kind of has just a little wonky release, coming from the side with his left hand, and he said, the ball tails to a different direction than what we normally see. So, it's definitely different. I'm just looking forward to kind of seeing it live, and obviously this year he's been slinging it and getting it to his playmakers and making the most of it. So. I'm going to repeat, this is a challenge that we're definitely looking forward to. And just the opportunity that stands in front of us is one we're not going to back down from.